AG Labs, my name is Ben. Hello, welcome to the micro soldering show. New day, new video. No, not new day, new video. So we get low with the videos at the moment. Low frequency, but today I got an iPhone X for you. And, oh yeah, that's pretty hot. I directly opened the device because the customer wrote the device was getting hot and shut it down while using. And now, again, it's really, it came here a minute before and it's just really hot. So David! Oh, David isn't here because I need my spatula. Claim my spatula. 1 second. Here we are. David claimed my spatula. Like every time somebody takes things which are related to me. Okay, we directly, because it's really hot, we directly open up the device and disconnect the battery. I don't know what's happening, but it's really hot. So that's pretty hot. So disconnected the battery. That's the first thing I want to do here on this device. And taking out the screen. Okay, so what's the problem with this iPhone X? Let's check. 5 amps, 4.2 volts, that's pretty okay. And connecting the battery. So we have no short, okay. Why we were getting hot? We press the power button, directly 1.9 amps. 1.9 amps could be short on 1V8 I/O or could be short on the RAM. RAM would be really nice, I think. Did we have a RAM video for an iPhone X before? I don't know, I'm not sure about that. I think no. We had no YouTube video for the iPhone X RAM, I think. Or did we have one perhaps? Look at my videos and we will see. Okay, so we check this out. So the device was getting hot and after that no function at all. Okay. Typically 1.8, 1.9 amps are RAM or a short on 1V8 I/O input output, but if it's getting so hot and the whole board is getting so hot, could be really a RAM related problem. So let's take the terminal and check. I hope that's not a really fast repair. And we have to use some skills and not only going on so fast. Okay, let's check that by using the thermal cam. Oh, and it's only a cap next beside to the NAND. Baby, baby, baby. I hope for a big problem, but it isn't. iPhone X shorted cap on 1V8 I/O. Let's get it, baby. So, okay. I hope really for RAM. I really hope that. Would be really great to show you RAM on an iPhone X, but okay, let's see. Here we can see the cap. Okay, the problem sits directly. Let's check. The problem sits directly here. So we could now just kick the cap out, and we are really fast. So just kicking out the cap and let it like it is. But let's check how the board looks like, because it was really getting hot, caused by the short here, because the whole layer was getting hot. And you see here some flux came out here and here, and for me I think, okay, just for giving you a little bit more time in the video and to do the repair really good, we just open up the board halves, kick out this cap, and then replace the cap, and after that getting the board back together, and we do it in that way, I would say. So, einmal für die deutschen Zuschauer zwischendrin, das ist ein iPhone X, es ist reingekommen, weil es warm wurde und nicht mehr funktionierte. Es hat einen Short auf einer Line, die sich 1V8 Input-Output nennt, und dementsprechend werden wir jetzt den Kondensator entfernen und erneuern. Nur wir trennen vorher das Board, um ganz einfach das Ganze ordentlich zu machen. Okay, I just explained what I do to the German viewers. Let's take this board apart. David, here is, okay, you have to do. So, and if somebody says no, no, that is a repair, just kicking out the cap and done. If you want to do it really good, the cap is next besides to the NAND, so it's no problem to replace the cap. And if you replace the cap, you need to use hot air. And if you use hot air or a solder iron, you get heat to the board, and the board is soldered together by the use of a weak low melt starting from the factory, and I don't want to use that weak low melt again. I want to use 183. I want to see the customer not coming back to me and telling me after 2 weeks that the phone which I have repaired isn't working anymore. And yeah, I don't like if phones coming back. So I just want to do it in the best way, and the best way is to rebolt that board to getting up nice solder to it, 183, and we have a really good repair after that. So that's always my intention, to do it as good as I can do, or at the best level I can do. Okay, so we start by just removing that pretty little short, and that pretty little short is next beside to the NAND and that little freaky cap here. So let's kick that cap out here. Done. Let's clean the glue. Let's clean the glue. Let's get some flux on here. Take the solder iron. Get a new cap on it. Just need to search one. It isn't normal that I got headaches since 2 weeks. I don't know why. Perhaps I'm getting crazy tomorrow. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. The only one who knows is God himself. and I don't think that he wants to do bad things to me. So I need 0201 6.3, I think would be a nice choice. But where I have this fucking caps? Where I have? No, I don't want to use Danaboard. I'm not the man who works with Danaboards. Really. I don't like that. In some special cases, okay. But normally I don't like to unsolder things like a cap from another board. Not a cap. A chip, okay, but not a cap. A cap I can renew and all is fine. And all is nice. So everybody can do like he wants, okay? Don't understand me wrong. But for me, it's just better to use a new cap, and I have one happy customer more here, okay? So, done. Okay? That looks good, I think. Now we just clean up the solder. And for me that's really the best way. Even if I would only knock out the cap. It's just about these iPhone X have a lot of problems coming right out the box, right from the factory, okay? So the problem is mostly that after a little drop, or just from nothing, you got a phone which isn't working anymore. And it's caused by disconnection between the board halves, because the solder which comes from factory with this phone is just weak, okay? So it's weak solder, and I saw a lot of ball breaks between the board halves. And so for me, if I do a repair on a phone like the iPhone X, it's just normal for me to get new solder between the board halves. People pay for repair, and they pay for professional repair. They don't pay for a crap repair, which takes no money, and just fast, and yeah, okay, the phone works again, I got my data, goodbye. The customer, if he wants a repair, pays for quality, and so I want to give him 100% quality, and for me that's only possible if I really renew the solder between the board halves. Because otherwise the phone will have problems back in the days, in the future, sorry, not back in the days, in the future. And it's just, I'm pretty sure that every iPhone X, every iPhone 10 will come after a time and has issues caused by weak solder connection between the board halves. So I always renew the solder between the board halves. I don't use the Mijing CH5 for getting them boards back together without replacing the solder between the board halves. Okay, you know what I mean? That's a nice device, and you can use the Mijing CH5 for separating and for soldering back together, but without the clamps, in my opinion. Because if you use the clamps, it's just okay, you let the spaces between the board halves, and then you can just put the board back together and get it fast, no problem. But the customer will come back after a time, because he will get problems with the weak solder. So for me, it's better to do it that way, but everybody can do it like he wants. So don't understand me wrong, please. So I just clean between the board halves. So people asked me a lot of times, why do you take off the thermal paste between the board halves and don't replace it? I did hundreds, really hundreds of iPhone X. Every day I do them iPhone 10. And I always reball the board halves. And I never replace or renew the thermal paste between the board halves, and I got no phones coming back. It works perfectly and it's not a problem. And if a phone would come back, I would fix it for free. And if I would see that problems are caused by missing thermal paste between the board halves, I would directly start by using that thermal paste between the board halves. But for me, in my experience, I don't need it. Okay? So it's just they use weak solder, but they use thermal paste. Great. Okay. I can't understand that. So to the engineers, okay, if you would use a good solder and the thermal paste, okay, cool. But okay, I don't want to spend words and to spend time for that, because I'm pretty sure that nothing will change within the next years. It's just like always, and it's not my thing, and it's not on me, because I'm really I'm just a human who repairs phones, nothing more. And I'm pretty sure that nobody cares about my opinion for that. So it's only an opinion, not more. So you see, and I'm pretty sure that other people repair them iPhone X in a complete other way, and that's pretty okay, because everybody should work with the techniques he wants to use. I can only show you how I work and how I do these things, and I hope that you like it and you love it. So, done. That was pretty fast and no problem. Well, not really fast, because I talk a lot of shit while I'm doing that, but I think we can end up this repair really quick and fast now. So we use a heat sink like this, and we use a stencil like this, and now we need some paste. Getting in the paste to the stencil. Here. Great. Okay. After that, clean the stencil. I do this by using a wipe, and I had a look, and I'm pretty sure that I was the first which I ever saw at the internet doing these repairs and videos, who started to take clean room wipes for cleaning boards and things like that on solder works. I never saw it before, really. Did you saw it before, Ilya?
What?
Somebody who was using clean room wipes to clean up solder paste and boards. Q-tips was what I saw a lot of.
I use?
Yeah, you used to.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to computer CPUs, they are a bit too big for
Yeah.
cotton swabs.
So now we can start just reballing the whole board. By just using the hot air. What else? What else do you need for melting solder? Only hot air. What can I see here? Just want to complain here. See that? One ball flew from one side to the other. So flew from here to here. And just in case to prevent that I have to do that later, I do it now. Okay? So you saw it just flew from one side to the other. By the way, you can get the ICC Pro now on Mobile Centrics and on Union Repair. Done.
Er ist leider in diesem Moment gerade nicht zu sprechen. In einer halben Stunde können wir da aber Rückruf.
Wer ist denn dran?
UPS.
Wer von UPS? Geh mal gerade, ich bin im Video, aber es ist egal. Ich schalte auf stumm kurz.
Kannst du doch gerade kurz weitergeben.
Ja. Apfellock am Tiskastler, hallo. Ganz schnell bitte, weil ich bin im Video. So, I'm back, sorry, just an important phone call. Okay, looks good.
Da kann man was machen, muss man aber vorab mal sehen. Genau, einfach
Taking out the heatsink
genau.
and cleaning up one time.
Die Schlossbergstraße.
5.
5. Entschuldigung, genau. Jo. Jo. 5.
Das ist, wenn man wohnt und arbeitet in einer Straße, gell?
Deswegen zu sein hier.
Ja. Okay. So. That's pretty okay, I think. Good. So we have that board here now, like this. You can take out here, clue, and here. Okay. And this looks pretty fine. Now we can just take the preheater, put it on, wait a short time until it gets hot, and then we get the paste onto the board and resolder the top board to the bottom layer board. And as soon as we have done this, we can solder the board halves back together. And the phone should work fine again, with all the important data on it. Often on these 1v8 I/O shorts, the phone is still recognized at the DFU mode. And if you try to do an update, retaining user data, it's just stucking at 20% and nothing happens. So that's a really important hint, because some people don't have the possibility to diagnose that. So that's one typical thing for a short on 1v8 I/O. And again, we are here for getting them both halves back together. So, and now we can just start. I heat up the platform, and while it's heating up, I start by using some hot air so turn around, turn around, turn around, and turn around, and after some minutes circling, some seconds circling, you should see that the board halves are connecting to each other. You see Dennis Keidelhäuser, Seidelhäuser, Keidelman, Seidelman. He's doing a lot of ICC Pros the last days. And now the board should sit again back together. Just some more seconds. Yeah, here it's going flat. Here it's going flat. What about this side? Yeah, it's going flat. Turn around. How many ICCs did you do today, Kyle? 200? 250? Yeah. 200, great. 150, that's okay.
It's so relaxing. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, we have just done. So Kyle, come next beside to me. We do a nice picture. Show your shirt like this. Show your shirt, bitch. Okay, thanks. Okay. Yeah, everybody has the same shirt. Okay, now we can just take this board gently, and put it on here, because this platform absorbs a lot of heat and it goes much faster. Looks good. And to the dust absorber to take more heat back from the board. Okay, I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it like that. Okay. So now we can check if the board is fine again. And we have a boot. Check with screen connected. Touch screen, power, and let's go. And boom, we are back to life again. We see an apple. That's always pretty good if we see an apple. And I don't know if there are any personal data on the phone, so I just want to keep it like that. And wait for a boot. After that, I can take a look for the code. Okay. Still the apple. And here we are. Okay. I have to go like that so nobody can see to who the phone is related. Okay, the phone is working fine again. I want to clean the whole board now, to renew the glue stickers, and to get the phone back together. I hope you liked the video, and I would be happy to see you at our Facebook group, Smartphone Repair Group Germany. Just join that group, but you need to work in the smartphone repair industry, otherwise we can't accept you, and you need to answer the questions, otherwise we can't accept you too. I would be happy to see you there. And by the way, this is the ICC Pro. You can get it at Union Repair, you can get it at Mobile Centrics, you can get it at iccpro.de/en.html for the English version of the site. You can get it at several German resellers like Lixma, like Rexcom, like Obseco, and yeah, just check. We have a lot of countries for resellers. Just go to website iccpro.de and have a look for the resellers. Then you can see where you can buy in your country. Multicom in Poland, and Touchfix shop in the Netherlands, and a lot of other places where you can buy the ICC Pro. I would be happy if you would do that. Subscribe my channel and give me thumbs up. I'm out. Boom! Back to life again. Here's Ben.